Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know in chat if you can hear me. There's a little bit of delay, so it's going to take a little bit of time, but go ahead and let me know that you hear me. Okay. I just have, what I have is I have desktop share on the screen, and then I think I got the microphone going. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know in chat if you can hear me. There's a little bit. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to log into to Dominguez. This is how I'll be doing this. I'll be logging in as myself, coming in as administrator, just because I found out that this works way better for me on when I go to Zoom. So over in organizations, what I'm going to do is I have this course called Zoom Resources. Actually, let's go back here. It's under organizations in this tab here. I made a folder called COVID-19 Remote Learning Resources. Let me see if I can make this just a little bigger. There we go. Oops. Right. So yeah, so here it is down here. It's called Resources. Click on it. And what I did is I did some screenshots of two main things that I think they need to learn. One of them is how to add a Zoom link to your Blackboard course. And another one is to use announcements to drive students to your Zoom classroom sessions. So clicking in on this first one here, this is screenshots of how to do this. So basically, profs are told that they need to turn on their edit mode, right? And then come on over here to the plus sign to add a menu item. The menu items appear. They're in, the indication is to add a tool link. From tool link, then they find Zoom meeting, put Zoom into here, click off available users, submit. The Zoom tab will now appear, and then I add this little extra here where I show them how to drag their Zoom item up to the top so that the students can see this. Here are the steps to do that. And then eventually the Zoom button here is in second position. Okay. Yeah, no, the question is, can we add other resources? Sure, we can add other resources for sure on this, whatever we want to. We can add stuff for Collaborate. Let's just whatever we want to here. This is I have two sections here, and you're going to see what I'm going to do with the second section. Second sections for people who want to do a workshop with us. So I introduce them to how to do that. Okay, and then up here at the top, I have in the menu section another announcement. So what I said is, okay, so you can use announcements to drive students to your Zoom classroom sessions. When you publish an announcement in Blackboard, it's automatically sent to your students as an email. Per your face-to-face class schedule, you can remind your students to meet you at designated times. I got to fix that. Well, I'm sorry, at a designated time. At that time, students will click the Zoom link in your Blackboard courses. You can create multiple announcements if you wish to remind your students multiple times when and where you are meeting to do Zoom from within your Blackboard course. Zoom is also great for office hours and meeting students individually. If you need help building your Zoom link, click the menu item to the left called How to Add a Zoom Link to Your Blackboard Course. That's the one over here, okay, the one I just went through. So then they can go through here. I've got a video. I won't go through this, but they can. It's just basic how to create the announcement right from Hugo. Hugo built this one for us, right? And so then what happens is I leave this organization and I go over to this other organization that I created, which is really a sandbox. So I come over here. Oops, I'm sorry. Before I leave that organization, I come back to the one I was just in. And I go through real quick what they need to do. They need to come over to let's see where our resources. Yeah, they need to enroll quickly. This shows them how to enroll in the sandbox if they want to be, from a student's point of view, in a Zoom meeting, and we'll do that right now. So they're told they can go up to organizations right here. They come back to the COVID-19 remote learning resources area. I got to change this. It should be sandbox. This one I got to change out. I got to make a note for myself. Sandbox, change that graphic. Okay. This is wrong on that one. That's a different link. Okay. And then once they get into the right organization, they're told to enroll. They click enroll. They click submit. They see their success. They hit OK. And now they're in this sandbox area. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is give them see this little tutorial that I'm showing them. Yeah, this is just a preview of what they're going to see when they go in, right? To register. I just want them to go over and get into this organization. I got to go fix that graphic. But it just kind of walks them through this. Maybe there's a better way. Maybe I should just tell them to go up into organizations, because it's just as easy. Go over to organizations, and right now log into Blackboard, go over to COVID-19 remote resources, and then click into Sandbox and enroll. Probably that's better, don't you think? Don't you think that's better? Right? I could just tell them, come over here. Right now, what I want you to do is to open a new tab up here, right? I'll have them open a new tab, log into Blackboard, and then log into Blackboard, hit organizations, go back to COVID-19, go over to the sandbox area, and then log in, right? Something like that. Okay? And then once they're in over there, what I can do in the sandbox area is I can create a Zoom button for them right on the fly, or if I have it right here, and then they can just meet me. So go ahead, if you do that, if you can enroll now in that Reza, right? And then I can check roster right here in real time, and people can see their name coming up. Let's see, no users, what? No users, what's happening here? Let me see if you got enrolled. I'm not seeing you enroll. Are you enrolled in the sandbox? Go ahead. Go up to organizations. I can remind people. COVID-19. Put in Zoom Sandbox. Zoom should be enough, and you'll see Sandbox. Click on Sandbox. Actually, there's a way that I can do this way better if I get this under control over here. Wait. Okay. Oh, I know what I can do. Okay, this is what I'll do. When I do this demo, I'm going to go in as just as an instructor. I have a dummy account, so I'll go in. That has instructor permissions. Have to remember this. Go in with this. Can go in as organizations, and then I can show everybody. This is how this is done over here, right? And come into Sandbox, and you'll be asked to enroll. Go ahead and enroll right here. Do you see that? Are you seeing that, Reza? That you're this enroll place right here? Have you enrolled? Okay. All right. Now, let me log out. I'm going to come back in as admin. And now I should see you. Oops. Hang on, right here. I should see you. Zoom. I want to see if I can see you in the roster. Not yet. Seeing you. Why am I not seeing roster? Okay, maybe I don't have roster permission. Let's see. I'm not seeing you in the Sandbox. Are you in the Sandbox? Or did you enroll in the other one? Come over to Organizations. Sandbox. Because this is where we're going to do the demo. In the Sandbox. Okay? And in your case, it'll say enroll down here. Are you seeing that? Are you already enrolled? I'm not seeing you enrolled here. You see what I mean? There it is. Okay, I'm seeing you. You were in the other one, I think. Okay, so now go ahead and now that you're enrolled, you'll see the Zoom button. Go ahead and click that. Okay, now we're in a Zoom session, right? Go ahead and click that.
So the first part is a little confusing.
Which one?
The one you started organization and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like the organization shells you created.
Okay, now we're in a Zoom session.
Right. So wait a minute.
Let's turn off some sound here because we're gonna get too confused.
No, I want to know. So you want people to you want people first to
Okay.
you want people to go to organization first.
No, they don't have to go to organization first. They can go to, no, the sequence is going to be, they can get everything they want if they want it just from the YouTube. I'm going to show them the demo of how they add a link for, let me see if I can do it on, let's do it, let's do this
I think there is a delay.
yeah, turn off your YouTube now. I'll turn off my sound on YouTube. This is what I'll do. Okay, are you able to hear me now on YouTube again? Are you able to hear me on YouTube? Can you hear me over there, Reza? Check your chat. I think you should be able to hear me because I'm seeing my sound. You're able to hear me? I'll call. Can you hear me? Check your chat. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay, you can hear me then. Good. All right. So, yeah, this is how it's going to be. I'll be on this side, and I'll
Yes,
be.
I can.
Oh, yeah. So you can hear me now, right? Oh, by the way, do you have admin rights here on the chat over here on YouTube? Or is this okay where you're at right now to answer questions for tomorrow? This should be okay, right? So you're okay. Where'd your voice come from? I just heard your voice that you were just talking through what? All right. So let's do this again. So the first part of this would be, let me get over here to, okay. So the first part of this would be like this, Reza. I would come in and I would go into the COVID-19.
I'll turn on the Zoom audio.
I got you. So I'm going to come in here. Yeah, you want to turn it off because it's going to reverb just when you need it. Okay. Come into the Zoom sandbox. Quickly deploy a tool link. Show them how to do the tool link, right, for Zoom meeting, where they have to fill in the name. They can call it anything they like. Zoom meeting, available to users, submit. If you don't like the position of it, you can change it, move it up, right? By the way, there's another one in there. I'll get rid of that one. Submit. Okay. Let's pretend that wasn't there. I'll get rid of that one. Delete. Right? Delete. And then now I have the ability to launch. Now, if you're in, what I would like is to have you in this course already, Reza, so that when I launch Zoom, you'll be there already. So when I go Zoom now, here comes my Zoom session. Okay. Yeah, so they'll be able to see me launching into Zoom session. Right, I'm already in here, right? And so people can see us now in our Zoom session once again, right? So does that work? At this point, the reason we'd want people to come into this particular Zoom session or a Zoom session that we could do in this sandbox, right, is then they could then get hands-on feel for this. That's the third level. Actually, now that we're not going to go through the how-tos. The how-tos will just be up there static. People can go in there, look and review them later. It'll be 2 levels. I'll show them how to do the.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah. Let me turn this off. Hold on.
Steve.
Yeah. Yeah. Hang on. Right. Go ahead.
Steve.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Wait. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Stop the YouTube, please.
Hang on. I'll stop it now. Hang on. Okay. That should do it.
Okay. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,